My name is Jason Sanders. I'm a tech support associate director for Verizon Wireless, and I have a passion for career progression for my team. I basically coach coaches at my job. I have a team of several frontline supervisors. They all have teams of 10 to 15 frontline employees. So in total, I have approximately 60 individuals that report to me. And I train the supervisors and the managers on a daily basis to make sure that they give good customer experience to any customers that call in for our company. I chose to get into the career in the wireless industry because of the fact that it's so solid and so stable. The wireless industry is not going anywhere anytime soon. There are a few smaller companies that may change here or there, but the few major companies are always going to be there. So I wanted something that's going to be solid when it comes to a career path perspective. My passion gets implemented into my job on a day-to-day basis because I help individuals to promote themselves throughout the company. One of the things that I like about Verizon Wireless is the fact that we have call centers throughout the United States of America. So it's easy for someone to relocate just like I did a few months ago. So I love to be able to help frontline employees transition into manager roles or supervisor roles or even retail roles as well. And it's easy for me to do that on a day-to-day basis by having career progression discussions with them, mock interviewing sessions, and things of that nature. When you lead a team that knows you have their best interests in mind, they overperform. So they want to not only meet but also exceed expectations because they know that I'll have their best interests in mind. So with regards to fruits of my labor, that's definitely one of the things that I like about having that as a passion with my company. And aside from that, also that helps me to improve my overall stack ranking as well when I have a team of employees that come together and are motivated to progress. So it definitely works out in both areas. For my employees, it works out great for them because they get an opportunity to advance within the career. And for me, it works out as well because it gives me an opportunity to have some solid results as well. My career path actually had a simple start. I had a few internships when I was an undergrad at Claflin University. I worked for Fujifilm for one summer in the IT department there. And then once I finished that, I actually was working at Fats Cafe with several other individuals in the LPTS organization as well. Once I transitioned out of undergrad, I started working with Verizon Wireless in the Greenville, South Carolina call center. I was hired directly into the technical support department as a frontline entry-level coordinator. Once I was there for approximately a year, I transitioned into a manager role within the call center where I have my own team of 10 to 15 frontline employees. At that point, I worked on various projects within the organization, ranging from retail projects to the operational side of the business and retail as well. And then I transitioned from there to the associate director and customer service role. I did that in Greenville for a little over a year and a half, and then I recently relocated to Alabama, where I'm now a tech support associate director. My definition of success goes right along with my passion. It's the success of my people. As a manager in any business, whether it's a wireless industry or you work for a nonprofit organization, every manager should measure their success by how successful their team members are. And I just feel like every manager in any one of those professions should have a clear understanding of that. They should want to promote their team members more than they want to promote themselves, and that's when you'll yield successful results. I think one of the things that I'm most proud of are my family, my immediate parents, my mother and father. They've been married for approximately 43, 44 years. I don't know, I stopped counting after 30. And they've always been there to support each other. And they've always given myself and my siblings a strong support system, and that's one of the things that I'm the most proud of. Window seat all day, man. I like to look at the ocean. I love the water, so whenever I'm flying, I love to sit at the window seat. I would say Apple. I like Apple devices. LPTS is like a second family. We're a group of professionals who also like to travel and also like to lime, hence, liming professionals. The reason why I mention family is because whenever we travel to any events, that's how we're all treated. You know, we're a group of individuals who are very laid back, have positive attitudes, and we'll take anyone in as long as you have that same mentality. And we have various professions ranging from social directors to retail experience to lawyers, attorneys, doctors, surgeons, whatever profession you name it, we have it within this organization. But like I said before, the key thing is the family atmosphere. Wherever we go somewhere, or whenever we go somewhere, we like to have fun. And we like to know that we're with a group of individuals that have the same mentality once we get there. Well, do I like to dominate or be dominated? Well, I don't know, Ron. I mean, it depends on what we're talking about. When it comes to the career path, I like to dominate. With regards to the other half of that question, as far as be dominated, well, you know, that depends on who it is and where we're at the time. I don't know how much details you want me to go into that already, but you know, it just depends on, you know, whatever your pleasures are. In what ways was I better than I was last year? I think I've grown more from a corporate mentality side of the business. I've been with my particular company for almost 10 years now. And one of the first things that I learned was to get a clear and concise understanding of what motivates your people. And once I had that under wraps, you know, over this last year, I wanted to get a better side of the business side of the corporation as well. So I've grown a lot with regards to that. I've done a lot of presentations for our South Area Vice President, area presidents, and things of that nature. So I really wanted to establish a strong network with some of those individuals to see the back end of the business.